and welcome back to my channel for another video.
You fill my head with roses, I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere.
And today I am going to be doing a come with me to get updates. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of things coming up in the next few weeks, a lot of medical things, a lot of personal life things, and just a lot of things that are just like here and there that needs to happen, but I don't know when they will happen. A lot of them depend on today, which is why I'm starting to record this, as I literally need to leave in like 5 minutes. But I am going to see my general doctor, my primary care doctor, this afternoon. We are the 20th of March today. Why did I say December? We are the 20th of March today, and I've been waiting for 2.5 weeks because my doctor was in vacation. But today I need to see with him for me to go back to physical rehab. It's a whole ordeal. I will explain that later. I also need to see with him what's going on with my new allergies. I'm gonna pop up some pictures of what's been going on with me lately. We need to get that sorted and figure things out. I also need a referral because we have finally found a way for me to be back on at-home care. If you don't know this, hi, I'm 19 and I am also disabled, paralyzed from the waist down, and I need help taking care of myself for personal hygiene, showers and stuff like that. And I used to have help from a home nurse, but it was too expensive. But now we have some things that have changed with insurance and I can finally be back on that again. So that's what's going to happen. So we need my GP to get the order out. So there's a lot happening, but I need to leave, so I'm just gonna pack my bag really quickly and I'm gonna leave because I am going to be late if I keep talking. So let's go. Anyway, it is now the next day and I'm gonna do an update on my doctor's appointment and kind of explain a little bit more of what's going on because I didn't have a lot of time to do that yesterday. But basically I went in with a super long list of a bunch of small things and some bigger things. But first, like, I finally have what I need to continue with physical therapy. I have hypermobile joints, and one of my big struggles with gaining back mobility in my legs is that I cannot do any standing exercise or put any weight on my feet, because the second I'm up on my feet I have both of my ankles that snap because they are extremely hypermobile and I don't have any control over them. So I needed like support, like ankle support, and so I got the order for that and I went to the pharmacy to ask for them. They didn't have them in stock, so I will have them by the end of the week. That's a big step towards recovery for me. The next thing is that he confirmed that he sent the referral for me to go see a Ehlers danlos specialist. So we should get like contacted by the hospital hopefully soon for an appointment. There is a noise, I don't know what it is. Hopefully you cannot hear it, but it is obnoxious. Anyways, so the next thing was about physical rehab, rehabilitation. So I talked a lot about all of this already on my channel, but I have a lot of new people since then. Basically, I did a 2-month stay in the hospital when I first got paralyzed back in 2020, and then I did physical therapy at home, but it wasn't enough to recover really like well. And then in 2021 I went to a physical rehab that was perfect, and I took my first steps there. I was able to recover a lot and I was able to walk while I was in the swimming pool, not yet on ground but in the swimming pool. And then October happened and I had my COVID shots and I reacted horribly. Spent 4 days in the hospital, paralyzed from head to toe because of FND. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I have functional neurological disorder which reacts to attacks on the body, and my nervous system did not like the COVID vaccine, so that was a lot of fun. And that episode like got me all the way back. Like, I was not even able to write, I wasn't able to do anything with my hands, like it was bad. So, and like 2 months later in December is when my left arm got paralyzed, and it was paralyzed for an entire year until December of 2022. So that also put a big step back in my recovery because they couldn't do any exercises with me with only one arm, like 3 paralyzed limbs. It was really hard. And in May of 2022 I went to another physical rehab facility. It was good, but it was useless. They didn't do anything for me. They found a way to help me, but like in the facility they didn't do much basically. So I don't want to go back there, but I want to go back to the first rehab that I went to that worked so well. That's the place that I want to go back to. Basically, we had contacted them last year when I wanted to go back and end up in another one because they refused me, because for them my case is neurological. They don't take neurological patients, and like the way my doctor did the first referral in 2021. It worked, and then it didn't work in 2022. So I went some places and we tried again our luck this year, and they said no again, but we called directly to like ask questions, and they said we could like file for them to like re-evaluate. So the asking was done. Hopefully I will get in, because it's my last hope. Basically, I've tried every single place in the country. I cannot go anywhere, either because they don't take FND patients, or I'm not independent enough to go there, or it's like a private clinic that is not taken by insurance. So we don't have a lot of options. I'm praying so hard that this will turn out. And then the last reason why I went to the doctor is for allergic reactions. And basically my googling was right. It is urticaria. But with these types of allergies, it is very hard to pinpoint exactly the trigger. There's a few that are easy to know the trigger, such as heat urticaria, cold urticaria, and like water urticaria, which I already have 2 of these. Heat and cold urticaria I already have. It is the exact same types of reaction, but to something else. I personally think it's pollen, because it kind of always happens when I'm outside or when I wash my hair after I've been outside, and like pollen in the hair, and it like falls on me from my hair when I shower. He is suspicious of my medication for intracranial hypertension, so yeah. And speaking of those meds, I also had some reappearance of my intracranial hypertension headaches, which is bad. I had a breakdown in a video recently talking about this, having a massive panic attack. That was fun. But basically, for now, we don't panic. I have my next checkup in April, so we will see then. But I think I'm gonna like update this video when I have more updates, which is, oh yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place. For the allergies, I'm gonna see a allergo immunologist, like a specialist of allergies and immunology, because I have too many allergies now. There's something weird about that, but it's not urgent, so that's why I didn't think about it. But I will update this video once I have more updates. I'm hoping to give good news and like announce that I'm going to physical rehab again, but we shall see. Until then, like, maybe I'm gonna share a few clips here and there of what I'm doing while I'm waiting for all of this. But I will see you with hopefully some good news later. Hi, so it's been a couple of days now, and I forgot that I have something pretty exciting happening today, so I wanted to take you guys along for that. I am starting today with my psychologist, my ADHD assessment. I'm pretty sure we're doing, well, I know we're doing autism as well, but I'm pretty sure we're not doing it at the same time. So at least for today, I'm doing the ADHD assessment. So I will take you guys along and kind of give updates along the way for that process. I technically have done the assessment before, but we discovered that I didn't do all the right tests for an official diagnosis. So technically I have it, but it cannot be officially diagnosed. So I'm doing that today, and then once we have done ADHD, I will have the autism assessment, which is something that I have been wanting to do for so long. and it has taken an insane amount of time to get to, but I'm really excited to finally figure out what's going on in my brain, because I've always had problems ever since I was a little kid, and I really feel like that's the answer to it. When I read about it, I feel like it's me, and I had a lot of doctors and medical professionals tell me that before, so I'm finally glad to get these finally done. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm gonna take you guys along for that.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey.
Hi, so it is over a week since I last updated. I think it's been so long, but I have been waiting for some news, and like I had some tiny little news here and there that I have been waiting for, and I saved it for like a big update and final update, because there is a lot going on, and I think if I continue on waiting, a lot more is going to happen, but I don't think it's worth it, because I don't want this video to be like 2 months long, because lately there's like a million things happening and going on, and I just want to complete this update. Basically, the first thing that was from the doctor's appointment that I went to, I was referred to an allergist, and I actually got the call. I'm going to have my appointment in June. I have the date, so that's like a big jump for me, and it's like huge, so I'm finally gonna have answers for that, which is awesome. Like, I've been contacted like so quickly, so I'm actually super excited about that. And then I got a text from my doctor asking me about the Ehlers danlos situation, because he got an answer from the hospital that he sent the referral to, and actually they can't take me because the wait list is so long, and they actually have an old colleague that worked with them that is now in another hospital that has more availability, and basically my doctor was like, are you okay with that? So I said yes, and he referred me to that doctor, and now I'm waiting to be contacted for that, but it's gonna take a little while longer because it's another doctor that needs to be contacted and all of that, but it's still a great news. For the last thing that was about that appointment, I don't have any news for whether or not I can go to the physical rehab, which is what I was waiting for. But today is the 31st of April, and I went today to the medical center because I was in the area, and we asked, and they have received something, but the doctor hadn't reviewed it, so basically I have no answer, and I don't want to wait on that to give you guys the update. So I'm still waiting. Obviously I will like keep you updated on all of that. The next really exciting thing is that on a Tuesday next week I am starting at home care from a nurse to help me shower and do all of that. My mom had been doing it, but she's extremely tired from taking care of me, and we found a company that does it, that takes my insurance. So we just needed my doctor to like do a doctor's note, like to order it basically. So now that we have that, I can actually start, and I'm starting on Tuesday, which is awesome. I'm so excited to finally start that. I had been waiting on that for a while now. So that's the next big news. And then for like psychologically, technically I'm followed by a psychologist which has a background in neuropsychology, and she referred me to a neuropsychologist that is still approved or licensed to do the diagnosis. So I now have my appointments officially for the second part of the testing, the official testing for ADHD and autism. But I saw my psychologist this week, and basically with everything, that's what she told me, like with everything that we already have from my personal history, I meet all the criteria, and clinically she can diagnose it, but she needs a neuropsychologist to put the diagnosis. So I'm just waiting on that basically. But I have my appointments, and that's kind of like the updates for all of that. So I feel like things are moving so much lately. Like it's kind of insane, but also it's a good thing. I'm going in the right direction, and I want things to like continue that way because it's honestly really, really good. I feel like I'm finally seeing progress. I also have been having a lot of progress in physical therapy with I can't initiate movement, but once it is initiated, I have like if she helps me to start movement, then there is movement in my legs, which is insane. I will do like a more in-depth video, I think, on everything about my paralysis recovery, I think, because there's so much, but things are great right now, and it's really encouraging for me. I feel like I'm in a great phase of life, and it's very exciting. But I think this video is probably like super long because I have been talking so much. But I hope you enjoyed. It's this kind of like weird video that wasn't really planned or anything, and I just put everything together kind of like randomly, honestly. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more and you want to follow me on all of my journeys and also like have a lot more updates in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell, and also follow me on all of my other socials for more daily updates. And comment down below if you have any other videos that you would like to see. I'm always grateful for some videos idea from you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!